Welcome to the Faster, Easier, Better show. This podcast is short, fun, and jam-packed with good ideas that you can start using right away.
Welcome to another episode. I'm your co-host, Ellen, along with my co-host,
Bondo.
Not Bono. Bondo.
Bondo. No,
Like Bondo, James Bondo?
No.
He's very gray.
No, not James Bond, but more, hey, it's James Bond here, you handy mechanic, you know what I'm saying?
James Bondo. Get the name right.
Yeah. Right. So anyway, I just thinking how I had this dent in my car, and I thought, with YouTube, you can almost fix anything. I mean, literally, any job.
Can you fix it right?
Well, I didn't say that.
Oh, no, you didn't. You just said fix it.
Fix it.
Okay.
But in this case, I went and got an estimate for my little dent, and they said, well, it costs about $1,000, and it'll take us about a week. And I thought, well, that's inefficient.
Dang.
So I went home, went on YouTube. How do you fix a dent? Well, apparently, Bondo is the answer. Although
Okay.
I saw a poster at the place where I got the quote that said, Bondo is not the answer.
Did it really?
Yes. Meaning, like, you're supposed to pull the dent out and do as least amount of bondoing as you can. Whereas I'm like, heck with that. I'm filling this whole dent in anyway. So I did it for $18. It took me an afternoon, and it looks fabulous. And I mean, it might pop out when I hit a pothole. I don't know, but
Did you
probably
paint it
not.
and everything?
I did, and it turned out really, really good. Really good. Where you have to get like on your hands and knees to notice it. So I
So if
thought
Lee
about,
tries to sell you a used car, no, there's a big old Bondo thing on it.
That's so true.
No, don't listen to what he says.
And it's not the only one either.
Any problems with this car? No. What about this big old Bondo thing right here in the corner?
Yeah, well, but I looked around the house and I realized, I fixed that, and I didn't necessarily, grow up as a handy dandy kid, although I like to work on cars, but I really feel like anybody, if you put your mind to it and slow down, as we've talked about before.
We talked about slowing down,
and just follow the instructions from the person, you could fix and do a lot more things. And for those of us who don't like to just wait around for the repairman, and for those of us who had stuff stolen by repairman when we left them alone, so that time that I'm standing there watching the guy or gal, or the time that I'm, waiting for them to show up, inefficient. And
Yeah.
so, and then, I don't have the tools. You can rent a lot of tools that, would be expensive to buy, and you only need them once, but you can rent them. I'm just saying.
Borrow them.
Right. But being a do-it-yourselfer, because it's kind of if time is money, and we're all trying to save both time and money, this is the answer. Being a little more handy and fixing a few things yourself. I had some guy come and repair my dryer, and when he opened it, it took 2 screws out. He's like, "Oh yeah, it's this part right here." $400. I literally could have unplugged the 2 wires and plugged this new part in, but I didn't know that. His diagnostic, he was the one that figured it out.
Yeah.
So the point is, there's a lot of things that in theory, it sounds complicated, like Bondo. It's not. Whoever Bondos their car, I can now say I have, and I've done drywall. I've done some I've done all these things. Now you may read about me burning the house to the ground, or asphyxiating myself with the fumes or whatever. But I saved some time and I saved some money, and I'm passing that along. Have you ever done any kind of repairs or work on stuff yourself to save time and money?
Well, a lot of times I go the opposite direction, and I assume that hiring someone that knows how to do it is going to save me a lot of time and trial and error, running to the hardware store, trying to diagnose stuff, watching videos. So a lot of times I go with, hey, this person's done it a million times, and that is more efficient. Is it cheaper? That's debatable. It's debatable. But I will say that I do things like sewing. Hey, you buy jeans and they're always too long. In my case, they're always too long. And hemming jeans is not hard to do. It does take some time. And it's not an expensive thing to do at the tailor's, but I mean, again, you got to take them up there. They got to measure them. Da, 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 da. So, yeah, there are things that I repair, and there are things that I go, this person knows. Plumbing, electrical, not screwing with that.
Yeah, I've gotten pretty good at those things, and I haven't flooded the house or electrocuted myself yet, but there's still time. But you're right. But I mean, sometimes maybe it is the diagnostic. Maybe, yeah, you take more interest in your car, and so you look at the oil and you see that it's really dark, and it needs to be changed, or your air filter. They charge you a fortune. It's just a couple clips, and you put the new one in, and you're saving a lot of time and money by not having to take it. My point is, look for some things around the house that you can efficiently and quickly fix. And in addition to saving time, you might save some money.
Oh, absolutely. I am right there with you. I'm all for saving time and money. I just also know when it's best that I don't attempt things. So I agree. Save money, save time, do things yourself.
Or call Lee. He'll come and fix it for you. I can fix anything.
Don't buy a car from Lee. All right. Thanks so much for being with us. Be with us again next week.